I wish I knew, everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste no. Hello, air signs, and welcome, Grand Rising. Welcome to your weekly message. And yes, guys, we are doing this a little bit differently today. Instead of doing it by individual astrological signs, I'm doing it by elements. So we did fire, earth, water, and last but certainly not least, we are now doing the air signs. So this is going to be for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. If you have those placements, this could be for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. And so, guys, also, this is a timeless message, air signs. So whenever you come across this, that just means it was meant for you at this time. It is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest for everybody else. You guys already know the vibes, period. So let's see what's going on with the air signs. What's going on with your energy, air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the energy for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get one more shuffle. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the energy for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Okay. Air signs, we got fighting and we have sorrow in reverse. Interesting. They said I could turn it around. This deck I don't usually read in reverse. I feel like you guys, air signs, they're giving me like you're creating suffering for yourself. Because you're fighting against the natural order of something. You're going against the natural flow of something. And it's putting you in a position to feel a lot of uncomfort or discomfort and a lot of pain. It's very interesting, air signs. At the back, we have schizophrenia, which fire signs got this as their overall energy. So air signs, I feel like you guys are trying to keep something together literally by a thread, like something may be holding on by a thread, whether this is you trying to keep yourself together, your mental state, or this is you trying to keep a situation together. But whatever this is, I feel like you're holding on to something that you're not meant to hold on to anymore. Be it, a certain circumstance, a certain connection, a job, just something that is playing out for you that I feel you're fighting the order of change. I feel like something's meant to change. And because you're fighting against it, it's causing you to feel a lot of sorrow or a lot of pain. We have inner voice, we have experiencing, and we have postponement with patience. Interesting. So look at this. You are connected very much to your intuition with this inner voice here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys have been getting downloads, or you've been getting, communication, I'm going to say, from your guides. And I feel like they've been trying to help you also keep things together, or they've been telling you that, maybe you've been in your head too much, or you've been overthinking. With experiencing, I feel like life is happening for you guys, but the way that life is happening, I feel like it's putting you in this place where you feel dissatisfied. Like I get almost 4 of Cups when I look at this, like postponement, rejection, putting something off for a later time, not being the most happiest with your life, feeling like your happiness is out there somewhere, like quote unquote out there somewhere. Like look at her. She's looking like, my life is so bleak and my happiness is out there somewhere, out the window or out in the picture frame somewhere. I feel like you guys are experiencing life or experiencing lessons, I'm going to say, that's teaching you patience. Patience is a virtue. Some of you guys are fighting the pace of something as well, right? Not just that something is changing, but maybe that something is moving too slowly for you. Some of you guys are wanting to go somewhere, or wanting something to happen, or wanting something to play out immediately. And because it's not, it's like you are reacting to it from a place of like suffering, from a place of, woe is me, victim mentality, sorrow. And I feel like what's happening is that life or your intuition is showing you that your experience is just teaching you how to be patient with yourself, right? Especially with this postponement, that is an energy technically of being patient, when you know that maybe right now is not the time for you to go after something or to pursue something, or for you to have something fully manifest. That means that it's not happening yet, it's being postponed. That's teaching you how to be patient, how to wait, how to be somebody who knows how to not like, rush into something or be impulsive about something, how to wait on divine timing. And I feel like you guys are struggling with divine timing or with the divine pace of how something is happening or with changes that may be coming up for you in a divine way. So let's keep going and let's get some Moonology on the table for you guys. And let's see what the energy is. For Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, what is the energy? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, what is the energy? For Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, let's see. Moonology for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, what is the energy? For Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have surrender to the divine. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put that right there. They said that's it. Okay, so look at this. Geminis, Libras, Aquariuses. There's a lot that you're needing to surrender. You're needing to surrender to the divine timing of things happening. You're needing to surrender to the flow of what's happening. You're needing to surrender to the speed and the pace of what is happening. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me drink some tea. That is good. Okay. Yes, you're needing to surrender to like the divine timing and the pace of in which things are happening. There's a lot of you guys that are like wanting to control the outcome or wanting to control circumstances or scenarios that you just really can't control. Like things are happening outside of your control and you are fighting yourself because you can't fight the universe, right? You're fighting yourself and you're fighting against that because you feel like it's not in alignment with what you want. Or it's not in alignment with what you see for yourself. Look, at the back, we have emotions are running high. So you guys are right on the money with this reading. Like I literally see the energy so transparently. You guys are kind of creating your own sorrow or your own suffering because you are reacting very emotionally to whatever is coming up for you, whatever changes are unfolding. We have faith in your dreams, work through your fears, and hold your vision. So for you guys, air signs, I feel like you have a dream for yourself. And this is what I'm saying. A lot of you guys have a vision. You have a dream for yourself. And because it's not happening as fast as you want it to, or it's not happening in the way that you would like it to, maybe the way that things are happening or they're unfolding, they make you uncomfortable. So you have this natural tendency to want to fight against it. But you're needing to, first of all, acknowledge that your emotions are going to be running high at this point in time whenever you are watching this video because they're meant to. You're being triggered into healing. Let's put that out there, right? Have faith in your dreams and work through your fears. The emotions that are coming up for you, I feel like are mostly like anxiety, right? Because to you guys, the way that things are unfolding, it creates this feeling of fear that things are not going to work out for you or things are not going to work out, period. Things are not going to go the way you need them to go. You're going to end up suffering. You're going to end up unhappy and miserable. When that's really not the case, you're needing to hold your vision because it is unfolding. I feel for a lot of you, it's unfolding. I don't want to say slowly because it may not really be happening at a slow pace. It just may be slower than you would like it to happen, but it's unfolding. Let's just put it this way again, in the perfect timing, they're coming together. That's why you're needing to have faith in your dreams because they are unfolding. The only thing that's going to stop your dreams from coming true are the fears that you need to work through. New moon and Scorpio. You can have Scorpio in your chart, doesn't have to be, but I am feeling for you guys that you're needing to really put some time aside to connect with your emotions and to connect with your mental space and even to connect with your higher self. I feel like because we did see with this here, we saw inner voice, which stands for like your intuition. It reminds me of like the moon energy, right? Or the high priestess connecting with like your higher self. I feel like for you guys, connecting with your higher self is a really good way for you to get out of this energy of sorrow. I feel like your higher self has a lot of good keys or let's just say downloads for you that are going to help shift your perspective. Because the only reason why you may be suffering is because you are viewing things from one perspective. The perspective for the air sign seems to be that things are not working out, but they are. Like you guys may be saying like, certain things may be coming to a close, certain things may be ending, especially with this full moon. That means that there's a lot to be released and there's a lot to be surrendered. Sometimes what you have to surrender may feel like a sacrifice, but it's really not. It's you actually giving up something that doesn't serve you anymore so you can create space, room, and opportunity for the new things that are coming in. And in the process of doing all of that, emotions do have the tendency to run super high. That's okay. That's okay. That's just like, call it growing pains, right? That's the pain of transitioning and transforming. So let's see, for the air signs, let's get some cards on the table for you guys. For the air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is the energy? Look, we have temptation and we have the moon. So some of you guys, are kind of being driven by ego. And that's that emotions are running high. It's like some of you guys are kind of wanting to take the bait of whatever your emotions are telling you, right? Like if you're feeling insecure about taking some type of new chance, or if you're feeling insecure about, you know, the actual unfolding or the manifestation of your manifestations of your desires, I feel like that's you taking the bait, right? The temptation is the devil in the tarot. This could be like fear or anything that keeps you restricted and bound. I feel like you guys are almost like taking the bait when it comes to your emotional reactions. You're seeing your emotional reactions as like ultimate truth. So if your fear triggers in you, let's say, you know, this thought process that things are not going to work out for you, you're taking the bait with that temptation. It's like, it's so tempting to just believe the emotions that come up for you. But I do feel for the air signs, you taking the bait. If you're not taking it now, you did at some point, and it did not make you happy. It did not bring you satisfaction. So let's see. All right, we got our first card. Page of Cups. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, let's keep going. What is the next card? All right, we have the Ace of Wands. What's next? Ooh. We have Transformation. Ooh. The Page of Swords. The Six of Wands. Leo energy. That's literally like the epitome of success. I love how we end the spread with the Six of Wands. Let's see what the overall energy is. So overall, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Patience is a virtue, is what they're saying to me. The Seven of Pentacles is planting seeds and waiting for them to grow, waiting for them to manifest. It's Taurus energy. It's slow and steady wins the race. You've planted seeds energetically. Now you're waiting for them to physically manifest or physically come into fruition. Let's talk about this for a second. So we have, look, the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, the Queen of Wands, the Star with the Queen of Cups. So overall, what I'm seeing here is that you guys have some deeply seated emotional investments. Deeply seated emotional investments in which you're looking to allow those investments to grow so that you can cultivate, like you, let's say this, you were the Queen of Wands as you planted these investments, right? So you planted them from a place of wanting to have fun. This is from a place of desire, wanting more for your life, wanting to be, you know, more spicy, right? The Queen of Wands is somebody who is passionate. She knows herself. She knows what she wants out of life. She gets it done, and she gets it done with ease and finesse. I feel like you guys planted seeds because you want to be that person. This is the energy that you want to tap into, right? You want to be able to cultivate and to create from an emotional place, but also from an emotionally secure place, from a confident place. But it requires you to have faith. Like, you can't have confidence if you're not somebody who believes in themselves or believes in the magic and the divine timing of the universe. I feel like this is you guys needing to be patient as you own your transformation, because transformation is right here at the heart of the spread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third card right in the center, smack dab in the middle, is transformation, which tells me that you guys are going through a transformation right now. And I felt that as you are fighting against the flow of change that's happening, change only comes to help you transform and help you to grow. So I knew there was a transformation playing out. I could feel that much, but you guys are kind of fighting against the flow of that. And we're going to get into it. I feel like this is you guys overall needing to be patient with yourself, needing to be more confident, and needing to have more faith in your emotional manifestations, right? Because you guys are connected to spirit with this Moon card here, right? You guys are connected to your feminine power or your ability to create, because that's what the Moon represents, right? The Moon represents Mother Goddess. Mother Goddess is like the life bearer, right? She produces children and things of that nature. She's a mom. So you guys are giving life not just to children, but to ideas, to businesses, to projects, to new phases, to new chapters and experiences of growth in your life. With the Queen of Cups being here, I feel like you also are becoming somebody who creates not just from a place of like desire, but from a place of emotional stability, emotional satisfaction as well. We have the Page of Cups here. So we saw the Queen of Cups, but you come out here as the Page of Cups. I feel like that's happening because you are resisting the natural flow of change. You're fighting against something that's happening. You know, almost like, so pages are like children, right? You know how children, when things happen that they're not the fondest of, that they're not the most happiest with, they will throw a tantrum, right? I feel like you are coming out as the Page of Cups, because when it comes to your emotional capacity, you're not the most receptive to whatever changes are happening or whatever universal flow is coming into your experience. But this is telling me with the Ace of Wands here that there's something happening that's being done or orchestrated purposefully. Air signs. You could have earth in your chart. But I feel like with the Ace of Fire here, the Ace of Wands being here, there's something that you're going to be getting some type of like enlightenment about, or something's going to be bringing your attention to something. You're going to be getting clarity about something, and this is going to come directly from spirit. You're going to be seeing things clearly, and I feel like this is going to inspire you into this transformative energy, right? To embrace this more. There's something that is going to help to level you up, help to transform you, and you're going to be learning a lot, right? With the Page of Swords is somebody who studies. They're a student. They learn things. They study things. They pay attention to things. And they do so with the intentions to master that subject, right? I feel like you're going to be going through a transformation. And you're going to be learning so much about yourself that you're automatically going to be mastering a level of self. And it's going to lead you right into victory. Six of Wands. The success you're looking for is right around the corner. But it looks like you first have to get in tune with yourself, air signs, because some of you guys are suffering and you don't even know why. You're not even aware of the fact of you're causing your own suffering because you're going against the natural flow of what's trying to happen for you. Like I see it here, the universe is literally urging you to go with the flow of this transformation that's happening. This is the Death card, card number 13. This is endings that brings new beginnings. You are closing out a cycle or a chapter in your life that you may not be prepared to do, because you're coming out as a page on both accords when it comes to your head space and when it comes to your heart space. So I feel like you're going to be getting lessons. You're going to be getting some type of like energy behind your self-mastery that's going to help you to work in, I was going to say cahoots, but like work in harmony with your head and heart space as well. That's going to help you to achieve a level of success that you've been looking for. And I can tell that for you guys, the journey is just beginning, because you're coming out as a page, which is like the first stage of any journey. It's like the very beginning of a process. So you guys have a long way to go, but it's not to say that you have to suffer or be sorrowful or have like that whole victim experience throughout the whole entire circumstance or your whole entire, transformative process. This is something that is of your making. You are only experiencing sorrow because your perception is tuned to sorrow. Your perception is tuned to, things are not working out for me. But the universe didn't say that. Nobody told you that. This is what you're assuming, because the way that things are playing out for you, it's not in alignment with what you thought would be playing out for you. As an air sign, you have the tendency to live in your mind. You have already conceptualized what you want your life to look like, what you want these changes to look like. And because they may not line up with that per se, some of you guys may really be struggling to get out of your headspace and to get out of this feeling of feeling like a victim. But that's what needs to happen. You're only feeling that way again because you have not yet owned up to the transformation, or you have not yet fallen into alignment with the transformation that's coming online for you. So let's get some cards of advice for the air signs, and let's see what Spirit wants to tell you, what advice Spirit has for you. So let's see. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 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 What is the advice? For the air signs, what is the advice? All right, first piece of advice is the Four of Swords. So you're needing to give yourself a break, is what I'm getting. Four of Swords is like rest, recovery, recuperation. I feel like some of you guys, especially when it comes to like your thoughts, your thinking processes, some of you guys need to give your mind a break. Some of you guys have been overthinking things and giving things too much thought. Let's see, did something flip? Yes, it did. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And go slow with yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. Give your mind a break. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your process, with your transformation, because things are changing, even if they're happening slowly. Yes, you're slowly making your way to wish fulfillment. So go easy on yourself, air signs. Stop overthinking. Look, the Hierophant. There are lessons here for you. And the lesson is that you need to literally surrender. I feel like that's the main lesson. Surrendering that you can't control everything. Surrendering that things are not going to play out exactly the way you want them to every single time, but you will ultimately get the success that you're looking for. You will ultimately get the wish fulfillment that you're looking for, even if it doesn't come in the way that you originally thought that it would. I feel like some of you guys are racking your brains because you literally are like not happy with the pace of how things are moving. Things are moving way too slow for you, and I feel like Spirit is saying that this is purposeful. You need to come to peace with that. You need to surrender that ability, or that let's say tendency you have to want to fight against how things are naturally moving. You cannot speed this process up, air signs. Like, I'm telling you, I feel that. But it's not a bad thing. To go slow is not a bad thing. They're saying you're going slow because there are lessons you're meant to learn. There's lessons that you're meant to integrate into your being, into your consciousness, that are going to serve you super well. But if you go too fast, you may miss the lessons, literally. So air signs, this is what I have for you. I'm going to leave this right here. This was a beautiful spread. If you vibed with this, if you connected with this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going, air signs. Until next time, I love you. And that's it.